Hey everybody, and welcome back. It's Chris. Today I'm going to talk to you about my flashlight system that I have here at home and that I have across my different bags. Now, it might look like a lot of products, but don't worry, I'm going to take it down, simplify it. I'm going to give you the necessities and then the whole package, and I'm going to work my way from your EDC type of lights kind of back to the more reserved type of lights or the bedside type of light. Bet you didn't know there was a bedside type of light. Anyways, so what is the point of having more than one flashlight? Well, the reason is, let's say you need to do something outside and you need to use your hands. That's going to require a headlamp, you know? And then if you want to put something in your pocket that's maybe a nice shape, though, that you can use for, looking under something or over something, or you don't need to use your hands, you can use something more portable. So that's kind of where the differences lie. And then also in this collection, there are some that are a little bit more expensive, like maybe the handheld lights, and some that are a little less expensive. And that's because the ones that are more expensive are going to get used much more than the ones that are less expensive. Some of these are reserves and some of them are everyday use. So let's go through these. So here we have the two headlamps, 3 headlamps. This one is the reserve one. The main 2 headlamps here are both by Petzl, and I'm going to link everything down in the description for you. Don't worry too much about the exact models here. It's more important that you understand what each one of these does, and then you can choose your own. But put simply, you need 2 headlamps if possible. This one is for close distances and only has one beam pattern. It's a nice wide and even beam pattern. It's very good if you're doing something up close, if you're working up close. Like if you're going underneath a desk to organize cables and your distance is only 6 inches or a foot or 2, this is a great headlamp. It's called the Petzl Bindi. And then this one is more for, let's say you're walking on a trail outside, this one, something like this that has a different beam pattern, a one that projects light further ahead of you. This one does that. This one does not, and that's the difference. This is great for dim situations or close situations. This is if you need to zoom in, so to speak. You need to project light onto something, or if you're walking on a trail. If you're walking on a trail, this is not going to do that well. If you're going to walk, you need something that projects light in a beam pattern with a lens. Both of these also have 3 modes of white, low, medium, and high. And they also both have red, which is awesome because, red light does not disturb your night vision nearly as much as the other colors of light. So that's very important, if possible, to have a red light. Those are linked below. Those are the headlights. Here are the EDC or pocketable flashlights. They're both by Olight. This is called the Warrior 3S. And this is called the i5R. And this Petzl is called the Actic Core, by the way. So this is a titanium flashlight. This is an aluminum flashlight. But you need a metal flashlight of 2 sizes, ideally. One that's really pocketable and one that's bigger for like a backpack, or if you just need a lot, if you know you're going to need a lot of light, but still need it to fit in your pocket. You need 2 flashlights ideally, okay? And both of these have 2 modes, a low and a high. They have momentary on and then constant on, depending on whether you just tap or if you actually hold. This one does as well. Olight has their own proprietary charger. These are rechargeable. So if you take took the battery out of this, you would find a rechargeable 18650. And in here is a rechargeable battery as well. Both of these require you taking the battery out to charge. Sorry, this one, you need to take the battery out to charge it. This one, you can take the battery out to charge it or charge it from the back with the magnetic charger. It's kind of like a Olight equivalent of MagSafe on the end of there. And, in terms of light output, this is for outside, this is for inside or close-up. That's close-up distances. I think that's how you should think about it. If you get a flashlight like this, okay, you're not going to be helping someone with a search and rescue in a forest, okay? This one you could. You definitely could. Also, in a situation of self-defense, or if you're trying to blind someone, this is not going to blind them. This is going to blind them, okay? But this is much, much, much better than a phone flashlight, okay? A phone flashlight is like 10 times worse than this, okay? This is great if you want to find something, if you drop something in your car or drop something on the floor, or in the corner or something, a restaurant or something, and you're looking for something. Oh man, this is amazing. The quality of the light, the color, the evenness of the light, and the purity, so to speak, of the beam is way better than any phone. Okay, so there are your two flashlights. Both are by Olight. These are pretty affordable, relatively. You can get super expensive flashlights. You know, don't go crazy. But I would stay away from the $10, $20 flashlights personally. I think these are about 30 to 50, and then this is about 70. Okay. Now let's go to the bedside light next. That's the DeWalt. This doesn't even fit. You really need a bedside floodlight if you're really serious here, okay? So why? Now, you don't need this if you're in an apartment, okay? But if you live in a house and have a backyard, or have a street right in front of your house where you might need to see something 100 feet away, 200 feet away. Oh, what was that noise in the backyard? Let me go check it out. You know, let me look at the deer at night or whatever. Something like this, a battery-powered floodlight, doesn't need to be DeWalt, but a battery-powered floodlight is very, very, very useful. This thing can project light hundreds of feet away. It can light up a human being 300, 400, 500 feet away, and you can see it. Now you can identify what they have in their hand and what color their shirt is. You could light up tops of trees. When it's raining, you can make a laser. You can make like a beam out of this of the raindrops. It's very powerful. Something like this. This is the DeWalt DCL043. Has a couple different modes: high, low, and off. On this one, has a hook, kind of cool. I'll link it below, but you can get any spotlight, but get a battery powered spotlight. This is what I want to have next to a flashlight like this, or a flashlight like this next to my bed. That or the Petzl Bindi, basically a low powered flashlight, and this. That's the combo for the bed, because then now you have something. Oh, if you drop something under the cabinet, you have this, and you can put it on low and not blow out your freaking night vision. But if you need to go outside and see what's going on, well, this is just a cannon. So you're gonna know with this thing. You're gonna be prepared for anything going out with this. And then if you don't want to blow your night vision, which this will blow your night vision completely out, you can use something like this. Okay. Now, let's get these out of the way. That's the main kit, everybody. Okay. Now we're going into the reserve. These I got, I believe, at Costco. They're just Duracell battery-powered flashlights. These run on AAAs. Okay. They have one LED diode, but it's kind of cool because it can zoom. And that gives you the ability to, have a wide beam pattern or have a tight beam pattern. So if you need to see something far away, you can zoom it in. And if you just need some ambiance light, you can zoom it out. These three are like $30 combined. And these are purely backup, really. This is like if I needed to give my friends and family flashlights at my house or something. I wouldn't be using these because I don't want to blow through the batteries unless it's really an emergency, because I only have a certain amount of batteries, but I can recharge those rechargeable batteries for a long time, basically forever, because I have a solar panel going into an EcoFlow if power goes out. So I can charge that forever. I do have a ton of batteries, but that's a finite resource when the other one really isn't. And then this runs on AA's. So this is the AAA solution backup, the AA solution backup, okay? And then this is the headlamp backup that runs on batteries. I believe these run on double A's. I'm going to check. Oh, triple A's. So that's a lot of triple A's in there, but this is a powerful flashlight made by Black Diamond. But I never use it because it runs on normal batteries. And I mean, I do have some Eneloop rechargeable batteries. You know, those white, high quality rechargeable batteries. You can buy them from B&H or Amazon. I'll link them down below. But you could, you can use rechargeable batteries in these, but I prefer not to because it's so easy to charge these. You know, I already have hookups for USB-C everywhere, and this is like a MagSafe type of thing that I have in the other that I have on my charging station. But you want to have options for AAA and AA. You know, this is AAA. So you want to have multiple options in terms of what power type your flashlights take, right? Okay, you have one. This can be charged with USB-C or the MagSafe thing. This can be AA or the rechargeable battery AA. This is AAA. This is AAA. You know, this is rechargeable with USB micro. See, with this system, you can't be taken down, guys. You see, if you have this whole system, not to mention this runs on DeWalt, you know, batteries like this that go into the wall. This is also rechargeable off my EcoFlow. I can just plug the cable right in. You cannot be taken down. No way to take you down with this system. You have multiple power options, and you have multiple types of lights for different distances and brightnesses and different levels of seriousness. So, oh, there's the Petzl, very important. Yeah, I mean, if I was going on a hike or something, I would take this one. But around the house, this is what I'd take. Now, what is the minimal approach? Okay, what's the I just started my collection here. Chris, you just showed me $250, $500 worth of stuff. That's crazy. This is what you need, okay? You need the small EDC flashlight, and you need this small headlamp. This is going to change your life, this setup. Change your life, okay? You can also wear this around your neck. This is so light that you're going to forget you're wearing it. This one, not so much. It's a bit heavier, but this one with the batteries, forget about it. Don't even try, okay? Don't even, no. You're not going to want to wear that around your neck. You're not really going to want to wear this around your neck unless you have to when you're out, if you're hiking at night or something, then bring it for sure because you're going to need the light. But this, you're going to forget you're wearing it. This is an amazing light, this Petzl Bindi, I got to say. I have a couple of them. It's really nice. It is a really nice light just because it's so lightweight and the light beam is very even and it has the red. And it charges with micro USB. It's totally unprotected, but it hasn't had any problems so far. I don't know. We'll see. But I've had it for about a year. I have a couple of them. So this is the minimal setup. Then maybe add the bigger flashlight. And now you're pretty set, man. If you've got that, you got a good setup. Then maybe add like a backup, or this. I would add this, the USB, the AA from Streamlight Junior LED 0922. You know, and then you can expand the collection and get that. You know, if you have property or something, if you have a bit need to see, if you can see hundreds of feet from your house, you know, maybe add that next. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate it. Let me know if you have any questions. I will put the links to everything down below so you can grab it if interested. And if you have any questions, just leave them below and I'll answer them. I know it's there's a lot of gear out there. It can be overwhelming, but at the same time, if you just have a couple of things and have the right knowledge, you can spread yourself across a variety of utilities in your setup and really be ready for anything. And not to mention all this gear that I'm showing you is extremely high quality. It will be around probably longer than you if you take care of it, to be honest. I mean, especially the titanium ones. And if you buy the right brand of these things, you know, they might be 30 or 50 or 70 or $80 or $100 for a light. You can buy lights that are $300. They will probably last you 10, 20 years if you take care of them. So I would just buy the right one first and not really mess around with those cheap lights on Amazon. I mean, honestly, products in general. That's my philosophy, at least. So I hope you got something out of this. See you guys in the next one.